Hello, and welcome to your first day at your new job as an IT security analyst at the Acme Data Center. Select the Start button by holding the reticle over it for 2 seconds.
Hey, it's the boss. I have an urgent job for you. I've been informed that our business is at risk. We could be under attack at any time. We need what's called a firewall. Can you do it? Good. I knew I could count on you.
A firewall is a device or application that isolates one network from other networks. It can be implemented as hardware, software, or as a combination of the two. You may already be familiar with the personal firewall on Windows, but in this experience, we're going to be talking about a network firewall, which protects the company from the big bad stuff on the internet. Firewalls provide security by controlling incoming and outgoing network traffic. They prevent unauthorized users or messages from moving from one network or operating system to another. Without a firewall in place, anyone can access your network and steal, block, or corrupt any of your business's information. The firewall blocks the intrusion of software designed to damage or disrupt an operating system or network, called malware. Firewalls can be found in homes, schools, and businesses. As an IT professional, you'll need to document the purpose for each rule. You should keep track of each rule, including why you're implementing it, its purpose, what it affects, and the date it was added and will expire. Tracking this data makes it easier for you to review what rules you've implemented, which ones may be overlapping, and which ones need to be updated or changed.
Hey, why can't I reach the internet? Did you set up the firewall correctly? Well, it's blocking all traffic now. We can't have that, so fix it. That's your job, not mine. Google it or something. I don't know.
Because firewalls control incoming and outgoing network traffic, they can block all internet access if they're not configured correctly. Firewalls are configured using rules. These determine what kind of internet traffic is allowed and what kind is blocked. As an IT professional, you'll need to determine how traffic flows in and out of your network using rules. All rules are made up of 4 criteria: source IP, source port, destination IP, and destination port. Each rule allows or blocks traffic using these components. Remember, the IP address is a device's internet address. The IP address for your network is 10.2.x.x. We use the X's as placeholders for devices within your network. The port addresses tie to applications. For instance, port 80 is web traffic, and port 25 is email traffic. We can restrict or allow traffic based on the device it's coming from, or its source IP, the application it's coming from, or its source port, the device it's going to, or its destination IP, and the application it's going to, or its destination port. All other traffic is typically blocked using an implicit deny any rule. This is a catch-all rule to keep anything not specifically granted access from entering the network. When you look back to your list of rules you've implemented, you find a deny all rule, which is working all too well and is blocking internet access to your network, 10.2.x.x. Good job! You've allowed traffic out to the internet. Your rule specifies that all traffic coming from your network, 10.2.x.x, is allowed out. You've specified the source IP. You're going to allow any traffic out coming from our network's IP address, and it doesn't matter where it's going, which is why we've placed asterisks in the source port, destination IP, and destination port locations. Now you need to allow in all return traffic from the internet. What rule will do that? Great job! You allowed internet traffic to flow back into your network. This is critical. For instance, if your boss Googles how to reward the best intern ever, you want Google to send in responses. The web server needs to be allowed to respond back to this request. Allowing return traffic from Allow traffic from the internet for established connections. This rule permits established connections to send traffic back to you. To do this, the firewall keeps track of all the open connections. Allow all traffic out to the internet. This rule allows traffic from your network to go out to the internet. This means internal devices can initiate a connection to the outside world and send data once a connection has been established.
Productivity is down 75% today. I see everyone checking their social media accounts. Block Facebook from our network. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Blocking social media sites from office computers can help remove distractions that negatively affect productivity. It's too easy for employees to waste time on their social media sites. You can use firewall rules to block access to specific sites, including social media platforms, illegal sites, and other sites you feel are time wasters like gaming or gambling sites. Blocking these can also increase your security because sometimes these sites contain phishing or malware attacks. This rule is a great choice. You've blocked Facebook, a specific destination IP address, coming in through a specific destination port, 80, which is used for web traffic. As you learn more about firewalls, you'll discover other methods to block specific sites. You can block something directly from a user's browser, set up the router block, or set up a firewall rule to keep everyone in the network from accessing the site. The situation determines which method is the best choice.
I just got a phone call from Top Secret Internet Ops, our biggest client, and they can't reach our web server to upload their top secret files. Can you fix the firewall so they can upload their files but can't see anything else? Do it or you are fired.
Now, you need to create a rule that allows someone from outside our network, such as our client, to establish a connection to our web server and upload their files. However, you also need to prevent them from accessing anything else, including other client files, company information, and the company intranet. In this case, you'll need to restrict the client's access to the company network, while still allowing them the freedom to upload files of any size. In this case, you allowed a connection to our web server by specifying the source IP address so our client can upload files.
Hey, great job! Productivity and sales are soaring. Keep an eye on the traffic and keep up the good work.
Remember, a firewall is a device or application that isolates one network from other networks. Firewalls provide security by controlling incoming and outgoing network traffic. As an IT professional, you'll need to implement rules specific to the goals of the business, school, or government agency you're working for. You'll also need to keep track of the rules so you can make good choices that keep your network safe.